I wanna follow where she goes. I think about her and she knows it. I wanna let it.
Hi guys! Hello! So we are here currently at Kuwait Village and we are about to interview a foreigner about how they see Indonesia. So our plan is to interview one of the English first teachers and ask them about the questions that we have prepared. Enjoy the video!
Take control. Cause every time that
So my name is Daniel Joycelyn. I am an American that was born outside the States. I've been traveling for almost 10 years, teaching English for 9 years. And I like memes. Does that count?
She said that her name was Daniel and that she was an American. She had been traveling for 10 years and had been teaching English for 9 years.
she gets close, yeah, she pulls me in.
Okay. The first time I arrived was not in Jakarta. It was in Palembang. I hope I said that right. Yeah. And the first thing I thought was, oh God, what have I done? Because it was not as developed as but it's a very, after a while I realized it's a very diverse country with lots of diverse cultures and languages.
True.
The history is tragic, with many people coming through. It's a fascinating place historically and politically.
She said that she had first arrived in Palembang, and the first thing that she had thought was, what have I done? It hadn't been as buffalo as she was in Florida. After a while, she thought that it was a very diverse country with a lot of diverse cultures and languages.
Enough to keep me guessing.
I think the first thing that came to my head was the applications for Grab and
transportation.
For transportation. I mean, transportation is, in terms of the bus system, it's, say, not as updated as, say, Singapore. However, for me, because I don't drive, Grab is a lifesaver.
You just order and then just wait for the driver.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because in Florida in Florida you have Uber, and you don't order a motorcycle. You never do. So you only order a car.
Yeah.
Right. But I like to move around quickly. So taking a motorcycle around, I think, was the most unique thing. And so that, when I left for vacation and came back, that's what I missed the most.
The first thing that came to her mind was the application of the transportation, like Grab. She felt that Grab was like her lifesaver.
And maybe
Okay. Teaching found me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, teaching found me. I didn't study education. I studied politics and international relations.
Nice.
Yeah. And so I got 3 interviews. The first 2 were not successful, and the last one I ended up being a language assistant in Colombia, the country. So I also had to learn Spanish.
I see.
More
more
knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. And I think you then understand the struggle with persons studying English as a second language, because you yourself have to learn another language. And I think with that experience, that's why I wanted to teach.
She said that teaching had found her. In fact, she hadn't studied education, but she studied politics and international relations in college. She thought that we didn't understand the struggle of people studying English as their second language. And she thought with those experiences, that is why she wanted to teach English.
stop and start confessing.
And how was it?
List. All right.
Oh, there's a lot.
Batam,
Okay.
Bangka. So where else now? Bandung, Bogor.
All starts with B.
I know, right? Bali. This one is in Lombok. Gili Trawangan. Surabaya. Where else? Yogyakarta. So dope. And where is it? It's outside of Bogor. It's like Cirebon. It's like way up in the mountains.
I
Yeah.
think you have gone to more cities than I did.
Oh, serious?
But
Serious, yeah.
Wow.
Listen, maybe we all three
Yeah.
combined.
It's a good.
She said that she had visited Batam, Bangka, Bandung, Bogor, Lombok, Gili Trawangan, Surabaya, Yogyakarta, and also Cirebon.
Oh, I've been shaking.
Belitung. I want to check out Belitung. Yeah.
Also, it's-
Because I don't like Bali.
Why?
Too many foreigners. Sorry.
Oh, I see.
She said that she wanted to check out Belitung and she didn't like Bali because there were too many foreigners there.
When you go crazy, you take all my inhibitions.
For me, it's too quiet, and because I also do comics and art, I need something busier. So Jakarta is great in the sense that Pluit's quiet, but then if I take a motorcycle south or west, I can
Yeah.
meet up with my friends who are Indonesian, who also deal with concept art and character design. So here is more suitable for what I want.
She said that it was too quiet in Florida, and because she loves to do comics and art, she needed something busier. So Jakarta is great in the sense that it was not too quiet, and it is more suitable for what she wanted.
Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that
I think Indonesians are people like anywhere else. Sometimes it can be funny, sometimes it's annoying, sometimes it can be hurtful. But people are people at the end of the day. They can be really helpful. I've come to that conclusion that no matter where you go, you always have bad people, you always have good people. And for most part, I've met a lot of good people here. I've been very fortunate.
She thought that Indonesians are like people anywhere else. Sometimes they could be funny and helpful at times. On the other hand, they could be annoying and hurtful. But in her opinion, people are people at the end of the day. And no matter where you go, there will always be bad people and good people. And for most part of it, she had met a lot of good people here. And she felt that she had been very fortunate.
my reputation manipulate my decisions.
Oh wow. That's a good one. I was currently looking between Korea and Japan at the moment. I was looking at those two.
Two big countries.
Yeah. Next in line would be, I've got one mate over in Panama. Because I got a mate there and it's closer to home because my dad is sick. But ideally, France.
She said that she had been looking between Korea and Japan at the moment, and the next one in line would be Panama, but ideally she would choose France.
There's nothing holding me back.
I think the infrastructure, especially for disabled people, needs to be better. So I wanted to fly my parents in, but the problem is my dad broke his hip, and he has to either either a wheelchair or like a walking stick, and the sidewalks are not suitable for him.
Yeah.
Right. And the transportation too. It's okay for someone that's able-bodied, but for my dad, not.
It'll be kind of hard.
Yeah. So I think infrastructure-wise, especially for persons who are disabled, that could be improved, and that way it could help. It could boost tourism here.
She thought that the infrastructure, especially for disabled people, should be better, and she felt that it could boost the tourism here.
Hello everyone, thank you for watching our video of us interviewing a foreigner about Indonesia. We hope that this video will improve your insight of how foreigners think about Indonesians. Thank you, goodbye!
Bye!